Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Extreme Sim TV. On the broadcast tonight, on this wonderful Tuesday evening, it is the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model division. We are in Nashville for the Music City 100. Should be really, really interesting. Very excited to be here. Thank you all, everybody, for joining me here tonight. Should be a lot of fun. And I mean, it is always fun with the Extreme Forces Racing League. Gonna show you guys real fast the points once I get them loaded up. Currently looking for them. Where is it? Here it is. Put that mid-screen for you guys. There is the updated points for... let me transform, fit to screen. There you go. That looks a lot better, everybody. Travis Lapenas with 390 points on the season. We have qualifying going on in the background. William George sitting at 368. Behind that, sitting in third, is Dwayne Kernahan. Michael Steele sitting in fourth with 318. Mike Retz, 307. Daniel Stagner, 306. 306 is also Bradley Stefane. Brandon Richardson with 289. And you can see everybody else, how they line up following them. So, we have 100 laps around this short track Should be a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, once again for joining us. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful evening. Is there anything you guys are excited to see? I know Marcy's probably watching in the chat. How are you doing, honey? How's your husband doing? How's everybody doing, actually? Thank you for everything you guys do with help promoting this channel, along with the Extreme Sim TV channel. Sorry if you guys heard that. I'm unplugging some stuff because we just recorded the latest episode of the Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast, where we talked about the Eternals. That was a lot of fun. Had a lot of differing opinions. You should go check it out. That episode comes out next Friday. This Friday, it is the Shang-Chi episode, The Legend of the Ten Rings. That was a very good movie. Go check that out. Sorry if you guys hear all that stuff in the background. But we are working through qualifying real fast. There's the 33 of Jeremy Lapenis on screen. And that is the end of qualifying here tonight. We are going to look at the starting grid. So let's go over there and see the starting lineup for tonight's Music City 100. Lee Krause sitting on the pole with a very fast 18-second lap. Larson Parker in second. In third, it is Devin Smith. Travis Lapenis in fourth. TJ Elaine and William George will take up that third row. The fourth row consists of the seventh and eighth starters. That is Jeremy Lapenis in the 33, Matthew Setzer in the 3. Brandon Richardson and Michael Steele rounding out the fifth row. Rowdy Richardson and Dwayne Kernahan are in the sixth row. There it goes. I was wondering why it wasn't loading any further. Mick Olofsson in that 75 machine is in 13th. Daniel Stragner in 14th. 15th and 16th is Bradley Stefane and Dean Qualley. Mike Retz and John Day round out the field here tonight. Should be very fun, very interesting. I'm doing pretty good. Glad you guys are doing well, Marcy. I'm doing all right. It's been a very hectic last couple hours with recording the podcast and making sure I'm here at the beginning of the race, because as you guys know, if you've listened to our show, we can just continue to talk and talk and talk. Across the top of your screen, like always, is the race leaderboard. Usually very good with being up to date, but we are one to go for getting this Music City 100 underway. Who is everybody's picks to win? Marcy, I already know yours. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, NDNT AG All-Star 15. That is my YouTube channel. You will see the Extreme Forces Racing League on there for the remainder of the season. But here we go, coming out of turn 4. Lee Krause and Larson Parker are your front row.
Green flag,
as
green
we are
flag.
green here in Nashville. Pretty weird camera angles for Nashville. I'm not going to lie on that one. But here we go. They are going single file. There is Devin Smith in that 95. He was still clean side. Trying to find the best camera angle here. I know this is a little further back. But right now, Larson Parker showing the way. Following in that 99 machine. Gonna go up an extra lane or two. See if he can get a good run down the front stretch, but no, that 48 is still very strong. A little bumpy in 1 and 2 there. Y'all see that? volume? How's the volume? Really quiet compared to the cars. How is that? Is that a little bit better? I can do that and also do that to try to turn down the cars. Trying to find the best camera angle because I think it's going to be loud either way. Check myself in the Discord. Nope, I'm at 100% on the Discord. Interesting. Go John Day, Laura Day. Thank you for stopping by here tonight. Let's see where John Day is currently 17th, about 6 seconds back from the leader. But in all honesty, we've seen him back there before, and then when it's go time, he works his way up towards the front of the pack, putting down a very good lap in 18.3. That is the second fastest lap time this race so far. So he might be further back, but he is hauling the mail right now. 48 of Larson Parker has Lee Krause right behind him. Canada versus U.S. right now. Lee Krause from Canada. Travis Lapidus also from Canada. Same thing with brother Jeremy, Dwayne Kernahan, and Dean Qualley. All from the great up north. And we have a caution on the racetrack. Let's see what happened here. This is John Day. Let's see. He's going to go into turn 1. So far, so good. And, oh, he's going to get loose. Oh, and kill the inside wall. Oh, he gets stuck in the inside wall. Caution is out. Oh, but it also looks like Bradley Stefane and Tony Richardson also crashed. We're going to go over to that. Let's see what happened here. There's the 89, and you're looking for the 18 as well. Oh, there they go. Ooh, backs into the wall very hard. Not a lot of damage on that 89. You see the tires are a little kicked out. There are no fast repairs here tonight, but I think the 18 got the worst of that. John Day currently sitting on pit road with that left side damage. Yikes. Not good, not good at all. Just as I was saying something very, very good about him. Move that over here. So that is your first caution of the evening. We are here at Nashville Speedway for the Music City 100. Alright, well let's see if this works, because it should show your logo now. Yep, there it is. It tiles up. Perfect. Knew I was going to figure it out. Just needed to figure it out. Well, we are just over 11 laps into this 100 lap event. Marcy, does it sound a little bit better? I turned myself up in both Discord and OBS and turn down the vehicles just a little bit. I know it's kind of difficult with us being under caution right now. We did have an excellent battle brewing for this lead before that caution came out. I was very much under the impression that Lee Krause was going to put down a couple of good laps to where he possibly could have got around Larson Parker or at least contended for that lead. We are about to go green once again. Should be interesting. We're going green on lap 13. And here we go. Green flag up in the air. Larson Parker goes to the immediate outside to get the best turn into turn 1. There goes Lee Krause, diming the corner very nicely. Right behind them is Travis Lepanis and Devin Smith. So far, so good. We are getting single file. Now, I got to show that 29 vehicle because we are in Nashville. That is the Nashville Predators Smashville car, driven by Brandon Richardson. Anywhere else he runs his place, if there was anywhere to run that scheme, this is the place. Sorry, my English is very messed up today. Don't know what's going on. Then again, it's messed up all the time. So we're 16 laps in, coming to 17 right now. Big battle for the lead coming up. If Lee Krause can get to an inside or to an aggressive outside move, would not be surprised to see Travis Lepanis and Devin Smith right back in there. Here goes the 99. Pulled out, showed him the front of the car. Parker, diamonds, turn 3 and 4. Is he going to diamond? Oh, we have another caution out on the racetrack. And that is for Brady Stefane. Brady Bradley did it again. Darn it. Bradley Stefane, as he's probably going to message me later. Oh, clicked off of it. Going back to it. Let's see what happens here in that 89. Does he just get loose? No, the 18 goes around and he goes right into it. Shades of what happened exactly before. Wow. Let's try this again. Maybe it was. Let's look on the Mike Retz machine to see if that's what happens. Oh, looks like Mick Olofsson gets into 91. There's Bradley getting into it, and the 18 as well. All right. So I saw the names pop up. I just clicked on the wrong event. Oops. 91 is Mike Retz. Bradley Stefane is on pit road fixing damage. There he is, and he's away. Ouch. That super late model is going to look like a modified by the end of the night, I would assume. We're only about 20 laps in, about a fifth of the way through the race, and that car is beat up. Laps will click off fast once we go green. So you really do not have a lot of time to work with. But while we are pacing, why don't we check out those point standings one more time? One more time. There they are on the screen. I'm trying to have a good time, everybody. I know you guys mostly enjoy it or find me hilariously annoying, if that's even a saying. But Travis Lepanis is your leader at 390. William George at 368. Dwayne Kernahan at 333. Better at 333 instead of 666, in my opinion. Michael Steele sitting in fourth at 318. Mike Retz. Saw him in that last wreck in that 91. 307 in fifth. 306 is shared by two drivers. That is Daniel Stragner and Bradley Stefane. Brandon Richardson with 289. TJ Elaine with 279. 276 is the driver of that 99 sitting in second place. That is Lee Krause. Mick Olofsson, 75. That he sits at a 268. Brady Floyd, 231. Matthew Setzer with a 216. And Jeremy Lepanis and Tony Richardson at a 216 and a 209, respectively. There goes the pace car. We are going live. Larson Parker with a good restart once again. 99 of Lee Krause bobbles a little bit. That's going to allow Travis LePanis to the inside. Battle for a second here. They are side by side by side. As I say that, the battle is now for third. Scratch that for fourth. Lee Krause goes from second all the way to fourth in one lap. Now under fire from that Nashville Predators Smashville car with Brandon Richardson. Good laps being put down by our leader, Larson Parker. You're going to go see him once again. He's about 7/10 faster than the rest of the field right now. Not saying he's going to drive away yet, but he is doing a very good job as Travis LePanis and Jeremy LePanis, the LePanis brothers, are sitting in second and third. Thank you, everybody, once again for joining us here tonight. You are watching Extreme Sim TV's broadcast of the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model series, here at Nashville Speedway for the Music City 100. Hit that like button, subscribe to NDNT AJ All-Star 15. That is my personal YouTube account. Unfortunately, with what YouTube has been doing, they have slowly started fading out the dual streaming aspect, is which what Matt and myself were doing on Extreme Sim TV. So under the Extreme Sim TV banner, I will be running the races I'm attached to on my channel. So thank you all for being here. We are 30 laps in, heading off to 31 right now. Why don't we do a little bit of a TV mixed? See where that adds us. Should give us some nice camera shots as we're watching the battle for second right now. As Larson Parker, your leader, is still about 7/10 away. On board with Travis LePanis. Look at that with the gyro cam. See how much banking is actually in this racetrack. Got 9 people watching so far. Thank you, everybody. And we have a caution out on the racetrack. Brandon Richardson. Oh, no. Let us see what has happened here. That's that 29 car on the in the middle of your screen. Let's see what happens. Little backfire right there. I think I have a feeling of what's going to happen, but it's not going to look good for that 99. I think the 29 gets tight coming out of the turn, and they kind of meet in the middle there. Oh, he's going to ride the wall. Ooh, is he going to hit TJ Elaine? Yes, he is. That's not TJ Elaine. That's William George. William George locks up those Hoosiers. Is he going to hit the wall? No! What a fantastic save by William George. Just going to have that right rear damage, but that does not look to be fatal whatsoever. Great save by that 9. Fortunately, now Lee Krause is actually packing up, heading home. Probably a lot of damage due to that, unfortunately. But let's go see William George. There he is. He's going to stay out on the racetrack. We are 35 laps in with about just under 65 to go. So we are under caution for the third time here tonight. Been very competitive up front. Unfortunately, with that last incident, it took out our second place starter, Lee Krause. Should be getting the one to go coming to the line right now. Behind that Dodge Dart safety car. At least I think it's a Dodge Dart. No, that's a Toyota, I think. I don't know, people. What kind of car do you think that is? Wait, I got an idea. Oh, no, it's just an iRacing logo. Well, it looks like a Dodge Dart. Well, we're going to go green on lap 38. If we get some green flag laps going, this race will be over very, very fast. Here we go. Great launch by Larson Parker once again. Both Lepanus brothers going to take the inside and make it 1, 2, and 3. Fourth place is Devin Smith, William George in fifth. We're going to go look at that fifth place position. And the yellow is out once again. Let's go see what happened here. Daniel Stragner in that 2. Looks to be loose. There goes the 29 to the inside. It's the 29 going to wash up. That's what it looks like, and he's going to clip the back end of the 2. Oh, no. Ooh, I thought he was going to go right into the tire barrier there. Ooh, and the 29 gets hit by the 75. Going to go right up into the 46 as well. That's John Day. That's no bueno. And we have pit stops, everybody. Travis Lepanus on pit road. Larson Parker on pit road. Devin Smith stays out to assume the lead, followed by Matthew Setzer, Dean Qualley, TJ Elaine, Rowdy, Tony Richardson, Mick Olofsson, who was involved in that last caution, along with Daniel Stragner, and the 29 of Brandon Richardson, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. Driver with the freshest tires is back in 9th place, and that is Larson Parker. Well, looks like we have 2 laps to go before we go green once again. It is lap 43. Your leader right now is that 95 of Devin Smith. Coming to the 1 to go. We are just under halfway of tonight's event. the Music City 100. It is the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model series. It's always a lot of fun. Pace car is going to take that immediate left down pit road, and we are going to be in the control of Devin Smith and the flagman. And they all just hit the loud pedal. There goes the 95. Matthew Setzer with a good restart as well. Larson Parker, who was your leader, already up to 4th place. Jeremy Lapenas already up to 6th place. Watching the leader, that is the 95 of Devin Smith. Matthew Setzer in the 3 behind him. Larson Parker in the 96, taking 3rd place on that outside in that 48 car. This is what Fast Tires is doing. Larson Parker with an 18.3. That is the fastest on the racetrack. Looks very nice and easy in the turns. See what kind of lap time he puts up there. Exactly the same. Got all the vehicles coming at you there. Ooh, Setzer is gonna go wide. Gonna lose 2nd place here. Inside is where you really want to be. Maybe if you are on fresher tires, you can get that outside to work, but they are still side by side. Jeremy Lapenas in the wall. Gonna lose a couple positions there. Gonna go all the way back to 8th place. All right, now here's the hard part for Larson Parker. Can he get by Devin Smith? We are halfway, people, in this event. Having a great race up front. You have Larson Parker in that 48 on fresher tires and the 95 on about 50 lap old tires. Gonna go around the outside, gonna take P1 and clear Devin Smith. Big power move. Travis Haynes, the first driver on fresh tires, is currently still back in 6th place. There he is right there. He is battling with TJ Elaine in 5th. Maybe biding his time, not trying to use up his tires too early. But with about 3 laps a minute, you need to start thinking about it's go time. Back up front, Larson Parker has about a half a second lead on Devin Smith. A full second on Matthew Setzer. Going across the top of your screen is the running leaderboard as it stands on track. So follow along with whoever driver you're rooting for. Marcy, really? You think it's a Ford Focus? Your husband is unfortunately all the way back in 12th place, 11th place, just passing Mick Olofsson in that wonderful, and I mean wonderful, give him a nice shout out because I'm pretty sure the race team is on it, the Jacoby James Racing, and I love this pun right here, stealing the win, love it, in that Ford Super Late Model Mustang. Actually, it looks like he's jerking the wheel a little too much. Might be fighting a loose race car as he's getting to the back bumper of Bradley Stefan. Going back up towards the front of the field. Trying to pass Dwayne Kernahan for 10th. There he goes. Back up towards the front of the field. Looks like there's about a second gap between Larson Parker and Devin Smith. Putting down some very, very fast laps. Still the fastest super late model on the track right now. Not by much, but enough.
The yellow flag is
And
out.
the yellow is out for that 18 of Tony Richardson. Let's go see what happened. Nashville Predators of the 29 right behind him. That's Brandon Richardson. See what happens as they go into turn one. I don't know if that was netcode or anything, but the 29 ends up turning the 18 into the inside wall coming out of turn two.
Green, green, green. Caution, yellow flag.
I have no clue on why that happened. You guys just watched all that in slow motion with Matthew Setzer. I have no clue why he would have started there and not at the back of the pack. That was very weird. I wish I had somebody here for clarification. I don't really want to pull a driver while they're pacing around still in the middle of the race. Well, Marcy, I very much hope you and Michael someday do get blessed. It sounds like you guys, well, just by talking to you guys on here and through Facebook, you guys sound like wonderful people. Yeah, Puppet, I have no clue why at all. I was trying to figure out why that was happening. I would try to go get Dean and see if he could explain, but he's unfortunately racing right now. I have no clue why Tony Richardson was out front like that. You would think he would have been towards the back of the field. Especially still on the lead lap. It kind of looked like he was going to do that, and they called him back for some reason as we're about to go green here. I apologize for not knowing that answer. Ooh, Larson Parker having issues right there. He's been blinking the last couple races. Hasn't been too bad, but just as we're about to go green, he blinked. Gonna get a good restart. Hopefully not directly because of that. But the battle is for second right now with William George and Travis Lapanis. Again, I apologize for not having that answer, but Mick Olofsson spins. And a caution comes out once again with just over 25 laps to go. Let's see what happens. It looked like it cleaned up TJ Elaine and Daniel Stragner as well. So you're looking at that Pepsi machine on the outside. Does Michael Steele come up into that 75? So far, so good. Oh, looks like a couple drivers get loose. There goes the 75 into the wall. Come on, camera. 75's going to jump off the wall, hit the 95 and the 17. That was a bad camera angle. Let's see if we can go find a little bit better of a one. Oh yeah, both Dwayne Kernahan and the 75 go into the wall and hop the wall a little bit. But the 75 is the only one that goes around, and TJ Lane right into it. The 2 gets collected, and the 18 as well. Again, Puppet Master, I'm sorry, I do not have the answer to that because I am very much curious as well. It was definitely weird. You would expect him to start at the back, still being on the lead lap, but I don't know what caused that to happen. He immediately sank like a rock as well, and not the good kind of rock like, Dwayne Johnson, which that's coming up this weekend, WrestleMania. That should be interesting. Just over 20 laps to go. Your leader is Larson Parker, followed by Travis Lapanis, William George. Here is the rest of the running order as it stands. 4th is Jeremy Lapanis, followed by Bradley Stefan, Dwayne Kernahan for 5th and 6th. Michael Steele sitting in 7th. Devin Smith, who is up front battling for the lead for a little while in that 95, is 8th. Dean Qualley is in 9th. Mike Retz in 10th. 11th is Daniel Stragner. And laps down now is Tony Richardson in 12th. TJ Lane in 13th. Brandon Richardson in 14th. Mick Olofsson currently on pit road for probably to fix some serious damage. Matthew Setzer in 16th. John Day in 17th. And Lee Krause, pretty sure his day is over and done with, was up front for about 30 laps and then unfortunately on a restart gets shuffled back to the middle of the field and gets bumped the wrong way and spun and wrecked. But here we go with just over 20 laps. Larson Parker with an excellent launch going into turn 1. Travis Lapidus and William George, your top 3. Your 4th right now on the outside is the 33 of Jeremy Lapidus. Yeah, Puppet, I completely agree with you, and I'm just a broadcaster here. He probably should have been at the back of the field. I don't know why he was at the front. I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out later on in the Discord after somebody from the league watches this on why. But you were 100% right. That clog up probably caused a wreck, and it didn't need to. But back to the race. Look at this. Jeremy Lapidus trying to work the outside to get around William George. "17 laps to go." Can click off very fast. Bradley Stefane sitting in 5th, up 10 positions. He is your biggest mover of the race, sitting in 5th right now in that 89 Aaron's machine. So why don't we do a couple laps of Crank It Up, powered by the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. With 10 laps to go, we are back thanks to the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I know that is my podcast, but it was kind of my co-host idea to have all this with the Extreme Sim TV channel, which, thank you, Susie, really appreciate that. Right now, it is Larson Parker and Travis Lapidus. About 0.4 of a second separate them. William George and Jeremy Lapidus, Bradley Stefane round out your top 5. Dean Qualley, Michael Steele, Devin Smith, Dwayne Kernahan, and Mike Retz round out your top 10. And the last car on the lead lap, it is Daniel Stragner. 8 laps to go. We're going to click this off very fast. Stay tuned after this race for post-race interviews with your top three. Puppet Master, I very much hope so, because that was very weird and I didn't understand it, and I don't think it should have happened. But I would not be surprised if it's fixed immediately following this race in their Discord. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, because I just realized I'd crank it up still open. That's supposed to mute my mic, so hopefully you guys all heard that. But we are watching Travis LePage work his tail off to try to get back to the back bumper of the 48 of Larson Parker. Top four right under a blanket, all within a second of each other. One small slip up and you will see an amazing battle for the lead, even though this is a really good battle right here. Really looking for Travis LePage to put down a very, very good lap. He was faster than Larson Parker that lap by about a tenth. Coming up the lap traffic, will lap traffic cause an issue once again here tonight? Oop, the cars are very loud. Okay, I shall turn them down. Oh no. Well, nothing popped up on my end that he got spun or loose, so that's good. I'm glad he saved it. But here come the leaders heading towards some lap traffic. 2 laps to go here in Nashville. Gonna go around the outside. Oh! Can the 48 save it? Travis LePage on the outside. That was caused all because of the trying to get around the 18. LePage gonna get squirrely. Gonna turn the 48 into the wall in the final lap. Final lap of the race. Oh, big wreck. Oh man, looks like Jeremy LePage is going to be your winner here tonight after that last lap wreck. Whoa, what a finish. Dwayne Qualley is going to finish second, and Bradley Stefane going to finish third in that. We are going to have to go back and see that. That was absolutely insane, people. Gonna slow it down here. It looks like Travis LePage gets hard into the outside wall, clips the 48 as the white flag is flying. Gonna collect the 48 Larson Parker. Gonna collect the 9 of William George. Gonna take himself out of the race. I think this is just very hard racing, and this is a product of hard racing. And the C's part for the 33. Holy cow. See if anybody else gets involved here. This is insane. I am very shocked. Very hard racing, and this is kind of what you get with hard racing. Everybody wants to win. The 46 is just going to impale the 48. That's John Day. So here is the running or finishing order as it sits. Jeremy LePage, Dwayne Qualley, Bradley Stefane, Michael Steele finishing 4th. Devin Smith, William George, Dwayne Kernahan, Mike Retz, Travis LePage is finishing 9th. Daniel Stragner in 10th. Brandon Richardson, TJ Elaine, 11th and 12th. Larson Parker going all the way back to 13th place. Rowdy Richardson in 14th. John Day, 15th. Mick Olofsson, 16th. Matthew Setzer and Lee Krause round out the field in 17th and 18th. So let's see if we could talk to some of the drivers. What a freaking crazy finish. Wow. Let's talk to Brad Stefane, who finished 3rd here tonight. Brad, it's AJ up in the booth. You got a copy, pal?
I got a copy.
Pretty sure you were about 5th or 6th coming to the line there. Were you surprised that that last lap wreck coming across the start finish line to take the white flag. What were your thoughts as you try to get through that?
I'm kind of speechless, lost for words. I didn't see that happen, and all of a sudden I see a little smoke and passed a couple cars. I thought they were all, maybe lap cars, people on the back, but it was the front group, and came across the line. I'm like third. I'm like, how are you kidding me?
Yeah,
It's like, wow, unbelievable.
they attempted to pass the 18 coming out of turn 2. That got the leader at the time, who was the 48 of Parker, loose. So that allowed Travis Lapenis to get to the back of it, to the back of the 48. And it looked like Lapenis just got tight coming out of turn 4, jumps the barrier a little bit, comes back down, clips the 48, and from there it takes out the 48 himself, the 16, and the 9, and Jeremy goes right along through, and the seas part for you and Dean as well.
Yeah, that was wild. I couldn't believe it. I seen a car coming on the high side come down. I mean, or the inside, just missed him and just drove to the finish. And yeah, I'm super ecstatic with a third. Can't
Yeah, no
believe
kidding.
it.
And I only butchered your name once today.
Oh, great. Awesome. Good job. Awesome.
I don't know how I mixed that up. I caught myself the minute I said it and fixed it, but I'm like, how? How does this even happen? They're not even close. All right, dude. Well, congratulations on your third place finish. Do you have any sponsors you want to thank before I let you go, kiss the ground after making it through that?
Yeah, definitely thank Extreme Forces Racing League. Doing a great job. Thank you for broadcasting Extreme Sim TV. Um, and well, that's it for tonight. Just had a long work week and
It's only
coming out with a
Tuesday.
third place. And I had a crappy car tonight, so third is excellent.
All right, we're going to go talk to our leader real fast. Congratulations on your third place finish here.
Yep, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, let's talk to our first place finisher. We're going a little out of order here tonight, but I just saw him pop up. I want to talk to him. Jeremy Lapenis playing the role of Moses here tonight, parting the Red Sea.
I just said the same thing to Dwayne there, just kind of sitting back and watching a lap car, and then everybody kind of crash each other, and then they just kind of split. And I'm like, oh boy, I guess I got one more lap to go here.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen coming out of turn 2 as they try to get around the 18. Looked like everybody was able to save it, even with the 48 smacking the wall coming out of turn 2. And then it looked like your brother just got tight coming out of turn 4, smacks the wall, and then comes right back down and clips the 48 and the 6. So looked unfortunate on their end. Very hard racing coming to the last lap, especially with a win on the line. But man, you played the role of Moses well, parted the sea, and just motored along by. How did this race go for you? And please talk about the end of that race.
Well, I had something going on, so I hopped in. I only got about 5 minutes of practice there. Didn't qualify well, but I was just kind of getting a feel for the track. It's a tough track because it's just like you said. It's rough, it's bumpy, you're tight, you're loose. It's tough to get a hold of, especially when you're racing some really quick guys like TJ's group there, and that's the way it goes, man. I slapped the wall coming out of turn 2. That's why I was back and forth. I didn't think I had anything for him.
Dude, well, congratulations on the win. A win's a win. They don't ask you how you got it. They ask you how many you got. And man, you got a win here tonight. Any sponsors, even though I know where you're probably going to go with it?
Yeah, just like to thank my wife for letting me race and my kids for letting me race and get this done. Yeah, Bank of MasterCard and Visa.
There it is. There it is, the MasterCard and Visa, everybody. It's my favorite sponsor plug out of all of racing so far. All right, dude. Well, congratulations. Let's go talk to Dean, who finished second here tonight.
Thanks, AJ.
See you later, pal. Dean Qualley, AJ up in the booth. You got a copy, pal.
Hey, it's Ashley Jackson.
Oh, hey, Jackson. What's up?
Not much.
Is Dean around? Because unless you raced.
Yeah, I was running for my dad.
There you go. Well, you finished second tonight. How'd that feel, dude?
It was awesome.
Yeah, well, at least you could tell him that you kind of whooped the field, even though the seas had to part for you to get through it. But, dude, congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you very much.
Well, hopefully you guys can go back and watch the stream because you did a fantastic job here tonight. All race, you were up in the top 5. Tell us about how it was getting around Nashville tonight. Was it difficult at all?
It was my first time here.
Yeah, this is literally my first time here as well, and it looks like it's a fun track, but coming through the corners, it looks like it'd be very difficult. Well, hopefully we see you back in the car, because I'm pretty sure you did a hell of a lot better than your father would have.
Like usual.
The kid's a savage. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, everybody. All right, buddy. I'll let you go. Tell him it's your league now. So,
Thank you and have a good night.
You too, pal. See you later. Look at that. The kid races better than his father. And watching what Marcy... I don't know if that was intentional. I think that was just him bouncing off the wall. But we're looking at the save Michael Steele made. Looks like he's going to pancake the wall just a little bit. But these super late models can take a lot of damage. But that was tonight's race for the Extreme Forces Racing League. A lot of fun. Very chaotic. And go back and watch that. Holy cow. Jeremy LePayne is splits the field of 3 cars in front of him to come home with the win. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm AJ Capola from the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast and Extreme Sim TV. New episodes of the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast comes out on our YouTube page. Just look up the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. This week it is Shang-Chi. Yep, we're back in the MCU. But for Extreme Sim TV, tomorrow we have a broadcast for the Thunderstorm League of Racing. We're going to Atlanta, Hotlanta. Kind of wish they would have put the new update in for that. Might be a little while, but was very much hoping for it. So, with that being said, you all have a wonderful night. Be kind to each other. Have some pizza. Stay safe, and see you next Tuesday here on Extreme Sim TV.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.